Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another video. This is a video of me installing a lace frontal wig for the second time. Alright, so guys, I must say that I am now being consistent. After overall, I would say that in most of my last recent videos, I'm always debating on I'm going to be consistent, but at the end of the day, I'm not consistent. Alright, but for now guys, I'm feeling very complacent in my space and so forth. So now I really do have the drive to put in the work and do what I always wanted to do. But I will take the time out in another video to explain everything that is going on. Alright, so the first thing that I'm doing guys is I'm just doing the ball cap method. As you guys realize that I did apply the glue right across the hair, right across the hairline. Now I'm ensuring that I smooth it out properly so that it can dry in a timely manner. Okay, so the next step that I'll be doing, I'll be using my needle and thread to tap down the cap to my client's hair. Now I'm using a sharp scissors to cut off the excess cap. I'm now applying foundation to the cap, and I'm ensuring that I use the shade that is closest to my client complexion. After applying your foundation across the client hairline, you want to ensure to go ahead with some alcohol in the cotton and clean off the excess, or I should say clean off the foundation of the forehead, because you want to ensure to have a clean forehead so that the product can last, or I should say the product can work well, because if you don't have a clean forehead, the glue will not last. Now I'm going in with my lace glue, and I should say that I use 4 layers of glue for this wig. I ensure that each layer is completely dry, crystal clear and dry before I go in and apply the second layer. Okay, so after all 4 layers of glue are completely dry, I then went ahead and placed the wig on my client's head. I always ensure I start from the middle. I place the middle first. I ensure that I secure the middle of the wig first, then I go on to the sides. Alright, so after placing all the lace inside of the glue, I then went ahead with my finger and my rat tail comb to mold in that glue, to mold in the lace into the glue. heat to melt the lace inside of the glue, and you want to ensure that you go all the way around the hairline so that it can melt properly. Alright, so as you guys can see that I'm going in with my rat tail comb to fill in all of these empty spaces so that my lace can lay flat. Once again, I am using my rat tail comb to push that lace into the glue, and I'm also going to use my blow dryer once again on medium heat to melt that lace inside of the glue. So the next step is to use my Got To Be spray to spray around the hairline, and I'm going to use my blow dryer to dry. Alright, so guys, please be reminded that whenever I'm using my blow dryer, I only use on medium heat. I'm now forming my baby hairs, and I'm using the Extreme Styling Gel. Alright guys, so feel free to use the brush if you can use the brush, but I can only use a tail comb to form my baby hair. Alright, so I cut the length of the baby hair to our desire, the length that the clients need, or the length that I'm working with. Alright, so you want to ensure that you comb through until it is smooth and laid in a position that you are comfortable with. Alright, so after finish making my baby hairs, I did went ahead with my blow dryer and I did dry the baby hair. So now I'm using my hot comb. It is really hot, just to sleek out the front, or I should say to sleek out the hairline and to highlight the part of the wig before I move on to my melting process. Alright guys, so look at that baby here, how natural it is. Look at the lace, it is so melted. Alright, also you can see how sleek the hairline is. So now I'm using my Cream of Nature mousse and I'm going to tie it down with 2 sheets of wrap strip to melt for about 20 minutes. Alright, so after my 20 minutes of melting, I'm now removing my wrap strip. Alright, so I did went ahead off camera and I gave my client some big curls using my wand. Guys, I'm not good at using curling irons. I get better result whenever I use my wand. Alright, so now I'm using the same shade foundation that I placed on the lid cap to outline the part. Alright, now I'm using my my Biosil to place around the hairline to give it that sleek, shiny, silky look. So the final step in achieving this look is using my hot comb. Alright, my hot comb is the hottest it can be right now because I want to ensure that it is sleek and nice and it does melt down that Biosil throughout the hairline to give it that nice, shiny, sleek look. Guys, another thing that I think I should outline is I always prep my wig on my canvas head. Reason why you want to ensure that you use the highest heat, because the client won't be able to manage that on their head, and you want to ensure that you use the highest heat to get it sleek and nice and flat. Alright, so in my next upload, I'm planning to do a video where I show you guys how I prep my wig before I install, and that will be inclusive of bleaching, how I flat my wig, the product I use, and so forth. Okay, so finally we have came to the end of the video and this is the finished look. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. Please go ahead. For those who haven't subscribed as yet, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Please leave a feedback and let me know what you think about this video. Bye.